Cyrus looked like he survived, or not, I shouldn't say survived. Cyrus looks like he is the lost family member of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family. He looks like he might eat somebody. I will actually hope he eats Steve in person because I can't stand this guy.
Yeah, we can only hope that Cyrus gets his chainsaw, puts on his leather face, and eats Steve in person. And one of the few times that Steve in person has nothing to say, which I guess we got to be thankful for whatever we could get, Mac Daddy Flex.
Well, Steve in person, I spoke to him a couple of weeks ago, and we all talked about how he's fun in games. But Steve Person wants the North American title. I've never seen him this serious before, and he wants it, but he has to defeat the Phenom, Astro Boricua.
Now, what many people don't know, Mac Daddy Flex, is you were one of the first North American champions in history and also a two-time holder of that belt. And let's say that you were Astro Boricua and you were wrestler Steve in person. What do you got to do to hold on to that belt, Mac Daddy Flex?
Look, as I say, you do what you got to do. Look, there's no such thing as cheating. It's called taking advantage of the situation. And if you have to take advantage of the situation to remain champion or to be champion, then you have to do it.
As the legend Ken Patera used to say, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. And that still holds true today, especially for Mac Daddy Flex and Sweet Bobby G.
Well, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I've never seen that look on Steve in person's face before. Oh man! Here we go. This one's underway. Risking disqualification before the bell. Well, you can't risk disqualification before the bell.
This is what it's about. The East Coast heavyweight. Oh,
North American, man.
I'm sorry. I had too much E&J. North American heavyweight title is what it's all about.
Don't forget about your big date later. Well, Steve in person. Wow, look at the strength of Astro Boricua.
Steve in person really coming out with a fury, but so far he's been no match for Astro Boricua.
Well, Astro Boricua is like a phenom here in WWE. Not only has he, I mean, there's guys that have risen to the top quickly, but there hasn't been many men who have risen to the top beating the upper echelon of WWE superstars at this pace.
I don't know if I'd call him a phenom, but I'd certainly call him a quick learner. He's knocked off the biggest of WUW stars in recent months, and that's why he's considered a great North American champion.
Astro Boricua reminds me of Ricky Vega, the former Machete in TNA, and he was a former WW North American champion. I don't know if anybody else here knows that, Alexander, that Ricky Vega Machete was a former WW North American champion and also the IWA heavyweight champion of the world in Puerto Rico. Astro Boricua has a lot of same characteristics as Ricky Vega, and I think that Steve in person is going to have to turn it up a few notches if he wants to wrest his title from Astro Boricua.
Well put, Bobby.
Yes, Bobby, that is well put, and I like the history lesson. And Steve in person, if anybody could turn it up a couple of notches, and what were you saying? Win if you can, cheat if you must, but always cheat and never get caught. That's Steve in person's moniker.
Of course, you always get it wrong. You should remember this one. Go wash your suit.
Well, look, I feel for you, but if I was you, look, I know Johnny doesn't give us a lot of money because the checks are cheap. You know, he's always complaining that he's poor. I know the man's not poor, but you do have enough money to change your outfit once in a while, and I'm highly disappointed. The pinstripes are good, but I would like to see something else, maybe a solid gray color or something like that.
Look, Jose Banks has a sale. You get 2 suits, 2 shirts, 2 ties, a pair of shoes, a sandwich. You could get all kinds of stuff there. I mean, just take a walk over there. What could happen?
You know what? I might surprise you guys. I might have a new suit come July 11th, our next show. And this may be the last time we see El Astro Boricua as North American champion. You see Steve in person pick him apart. Reason he's working on that right arm, I'll tell you right now, is because of that clothesline. Astro Boricua, he has those vicious clotheslines. He hits 3 of those, you may be done.
Very, Very astute observation there, Mr. Alexander. You like that? I had to put you over. That was great that you found that. He does have one of the most powerful clotheslines here in WWE, and Person is doing the smart move by taking out that arm. And I told you, look, I spoke to Person for a couple of weeks. Person didn't have any jokes at all. I'm usually waiting for one of his smart remarks. He was all business. He wants to be the North American champion.
I don't know if Stephen Person got enough of that foot or all of it that he wanted. Astro Boricua, I think he got kicked in the ear there. Don't want to waste too much time. I think this is the joking you were waiting for. Stephen Person is going to have small windows of opportunity to take this powerhouse out.
Oh.
You know, I gotta say something, and I think we all here at the table could agree. Stephen Person is a jerk, granted, but he knows how to take apart his opponent, and he is destroying Astro Boricua piece by piece.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say that this is one of the top matches.
And Mac Daddy Flex has to step away from the table, and of course I get stuck here with James Alexander.
I thought we're calling him Jason Perry. Well, to follow up on the actual wrestling match and the points, Stephen Person may be able to pull this guy apart and pick away this title piece by piece here. And if anyone can do it, I think if I got to give Stephen Person credit one time, it's him.
Look, don't correct me again. Mac Daddy Flex wants to be called Jason Perry because he wants to take his announcing career seriously. But to me, he'll always be Mac Daddy Flex.
Yeah, I'll start taking mine seriously next month. Beautiful exploder suplex. Wonderful. Wow, did you see that? The way he popped those hips, man, the upper body strength really coming in handy here now.
I would have never thought that these two men would be this evenly matched. I'll tell you that right now. Stephen Person plays a lot of games, but he is here to fight. And oh, and did he only got caught with a little bit of that drop kick.
If you notice from my vantage point, Stephen Person ducked under the right foot, which is the power leg behind that drop kick. The left is just a guide. And Stephen Person right back in control here. Has to a count of 5 to break it. Has that arm bar there. Gonna break the arm if he has to.
And the crowd is very into this match, just watching every move happen. As Stephen Person, he's going for the, oh! And the forearm off the top rope, and he misses.
Stephen Person took an unnecessary chance there, and Boricua is working on him now with those arms. Both of them have been worked over. Can't throw a punch, can't throw anything. Oh, but you can throw a German suplex. Well done.
Right on the back of Stephen Person's head. Astro Boricua go for the pin. This could be it. And he doesn't hook the leg. That's a rookie mistake, Alexander, just like all the rookie mistakes you make.
Well, I don't know about my rookie mistakes, but I definitely know that hooking the leg is imperative, especially in title contests. You know how much you're gonna struggle to kick out of just about any hold. Nice drop kick.
As much as we don't like Stephen Person, you are not gonna beat him if you don't hook that leg for the 1, 2, 3. Both men are down, and with that drop kick, Astro Boricua almost flew out of the ring there, James Alexander.
That might not be a bad idea. Take a powder for a 10 count. I know Boricua doesn't want to get counted out altogether, but you got to get away from Stephen Person, create separation. Rehab that arm a little bit before he gets back up.
Stephen, oh and oh! And Stephen Person going for something. He's too close to the rope. Oh! And he hits it. Astro Boricua wasn't able to hold on to the rope.
He got the impersonator. Oh, well, he got him!
And I believe that Stephen Person just won the title. referee is coming out. Another referee is coming out. You might want to go find out what's going on, Alexander. James Alexander heading to the ring. There seems to be some kind of disagreement. And Cyrus, count. Count, Cyrus, count. And there seemed to be some disagreement. Astro Boricua had his foot on the rope. And Steven Persick got the count. Cyrus is more stupid than I thought he was. And he counted with Astro's foot on the rope. The other referee saw what happened, came out, the match restarted, and Astro Boricua still the North American champion, and he will be the man to face Jorge Sante here next month